got everyone going crazy with the tea he just spilled on Diddy. In a new interview, he exposed Diddy and shared why he's upset with him and Kevin Hart. And you won't believe what went down.
It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them, all lies will be exposed.
Katt Williams, he's like that unexpected gift that just keeps giving. In a recent interview that only surfaced a couple of days ago, he not only spills the beans on some things related to Diddy, but takes it a step further. Katt Williams shared the details about turning down substantial money, and turning down Diddy is no small feat. But Diddy, persistent as ever, keeps pushing. He turned down a whopping $50 million not once, but 4 times, all in the name of safeguarding his integrity.
They offered him $50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down $50 million? Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity.
Katt Williams goes off in this interview, dropping truth bombs on several comedians and even some not-so-funny folks. He's got receipts, especially on P. Diddy and his wild parties. Williams ain't afraid to spill the tea and call out the big shots. He goes after Chris Tucker, hinting at some Epstein list connections and telling him to worry about that before thinking about movie sequel.
Most of these confident people we see is really delulu.
Well, you don't think they asked Chris Tucker to come back in the second Friday?
And oh boy, he ain't sparing Kevin Hart either. According to Williams, Kevin's like a plant, just popping up and getting everything handed to him without the grind.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club.
Then it gets real when he talks about the parties. Diddy's allegedly playing some serious mind games, creating an atmosphere to make people feel comfy before possibly taking advantage of them. Around the time he discussed rejecting Diddy's offers, Diddy was venturing into comedy. The Bad Boys of Comedy, a project by P. Diddy featuring around 110 comedians. Rumors suggest Diddy was utilizing it as his talent reservoir. Allegedly, Diddy played a role in a casting game, offering opportunities in exchange for who knows what. The Bad Boys of Comedy featured predominantly dark-skinned males, sparking speculations about Diddy's involvement with some of them. Now, let's talk about Kevin Hart and his connection to all this. Initially, there wasn't an instant link with Kevin, but there's an old video that caught people's attention. Remember that video where Diddy and Kevin Hart are in a bed and Kevin is interviewing Diddy before Usher? In this video, Diddy is in bed and Kevin Hart is conducting the interview. There's a moment where Diddy jokingly tells Kevin not to sit on the bed, emphasizing a no homo context.
We want to thank you. Come in. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure.
Kevin responds, saying he won't get close to the bed and adjusts the camera angle to avoid capturing the bed.
First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come.
Did anyone notice what was on the bed? Let's zoom in on that. Does that look like something related to self-pleasure? Now, let's connect this to what Big Gene mentioned about Diddy being into certain things back in the day.
No, Diddy, he made her hire and have with male prostitutes while he recorded it.
Lights, camera, action.
Big Gene shared stories about Diddy's interests. He talked about Diddy being into plugs and certain things that he'd never seen before.
I saw this dude pick up butt plugs. And that's the first time I ever seen something.
This aligns with what we see on the bed. Now, Kevin Hart's reaction makes sense. When he insisted on adjusting the camera and explicitly said he was not sitting on the bed, it wasn't just a casual remark.
What the f*** did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid.
Now, let's dive into 50 Cent's perspective on Diddy. 50 Cent has been vocal about Diddy pursuing him for a while now, even going as far as sending him a tape of Cassie's. Word on the street is Diddy might have used some wild tapes, like with Cassie, as a sneaky strategy. Rumor has it he'd get folks to do some wild stuff, record it, and then use those tapes to kind of force them into signing not-so-great deals. Now, talking about Diddy's parties. Some say he creates this chill atmosphere to make everyone feel cozy before, maybe pull in some tricks.
We have a scene like this, you gotta bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and female. She's butt ball. That's what
And guess what? Kevin Hart is in the mix. There's footage of K Hart at Diddy's bashes, and it looks like Diddy's hyping everyone to hit the dance floor.
Dancing,
I just got hard.
then you got to go. So security, if you see somebody and they not dancing, they got to go.
Yep.
Period. point blank.
This raises the question, did Diddy attempt a similar strategy with Kevin Hart as he did with 50 Cent? The footage shows Kevin Hart getting excited at Diddy's parties and Diddy encouraging him to grab a girl and get the party started. It's as if Diddy is creating an environment to set the stage for certain interactions.
Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Considering what Katt Williams spilled about Diddy's rumored moves and checking out the vibes from the footage, you gotta wonder if Diddy was trying to get a sneaky trap for Kevin Hart. Now, we ain't Sherlock Holmes and we can't say for sure what went down, but the way things look and the whole scene kinda lines up with what others have been saying.